Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Returns looking good so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
I'll tell you what, as a quarterback, you sure appreciate a run back like that to begin a ball game. It makes your life a lot easier, and they're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Alert, alert, alert!
Allen to throw. He finds Kincaid. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down throw for Allen. He sends this one to the end zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Here we go.
First snap, and Fields wants to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
Fields on 3rd. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Taron Johnson has it. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, Allen. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Rolling left, buying some time. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Alert!
From the gun, it's Hall. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here's 2nd and 7. This will be caught by Watkins. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Off play action, it's Fields. He lofts it deep left. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, New York! The Jets cut it to a lower point on the scoreboard. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. Point after converted by Zerline. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it. They've got first down from the 31. Now Allen off the play action. He's on the move. Stays upright. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Bills first down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Throwing now on first down. Allen. Hall there to haul it in. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Allen now on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Half 85, half 85. What's that?
Second down. Here's Allen again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Middle. Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Trying down the middle with Henry. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Fields on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Forced out to his right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And this punt works out. It's going to cross the 20, be touchdown at the 16-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. This might be a free play for him. He'll get this one to Watkins. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter 1st down. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Middle. What's that?
From the 20 on 2nd down. Finds Kincaid. Space past the 35. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Finds his target, Hall. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Alert!
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
56, 56. Look out.
Play action now. Allen. Brought in right side by Kincaid. This is ahead for about 5. That was Sauce Gardner dropping him there.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Able to hit home, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Regular.
Allen setting up play action. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Second and 17 at the 36-yard line.
Another try following the sack. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Kick is away, and this one might bring rain. Wow, what a kick.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Complete, Derrick Henry. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 16 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. A pistol snap, Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Here we go, son.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Escapes the pocket. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And they take him down right along the 30. The Jets take their first time out, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Here we go.
We get to Henry on the inside handoff. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake.
This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Taron Johnson has it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Alert!
They start the drive calm. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
They give on second to Hall. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it.
I think the phrase, Kate, blood in the water, comes to mind in this spot. There was a chance to get aggressive and attack them being backed up close to the end zone. Can't imagine that decision paying off in a better fashion than that.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them,
and he runs it across. Touchdown! The Jets take the lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. That one right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Starting from the 5. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Huard, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Bass now to kick this away. Wangu now to return. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce into your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Monday.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
This is Henry on 2nd. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Fields on 3rd. Stays in the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. So out now comes the punter. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60 plus. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And the Bills will take over possession. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down throw for Allen. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. A give left side for Hall. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
56. Monday. Look out.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Here we go.
First down throw for Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. And that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. They're set up at the 35 now.
Here we go, son.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Making the tackle there, Joey Bosa. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
11.
Play action, Fields. Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he takes this down to the 10 before hitting the sideline. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Don't jump, ready?
Going with King Henry here. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stopped down at the 3. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
Running once more with Henry. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Zerline with the extra point. And the Jets double their lead to 14. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So it'll be 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd down, Allen throwing again. Hall there to haul it in. And he'll get it up to the 44. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
What's that?
Now Allen. Dump off caught by his back. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
He's got time here. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Look out!
Allen gonna throw again. Completed to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Off 52. What's that?
To throw again, it's Allen. Dumped off to his running back. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I'm sure Coach, play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down, he keeps it left on the option. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will set up first and goal.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
A loss of 7 brings up 3rd down and goal.
So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Working from the gun. It's Allen. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Gibson now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he's going to be touched down as that return comes to an end. Ball at the 33 for first down.
Here we go, sir.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Here we go, sir.
On 2nd down, here's Henry again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here we go.
Fields on first down. Chased out to his right. Finding Reynolds. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Here we go.
Now a run with Henry. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Angel. Right.
Fields looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. We send a man in motion.
Right.
Fields now, 3rd and long. He rolls to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Bass's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. Ball at the 33 for first down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And they'll have it a little shy of the 40 as he goes out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
Alert!
line.
Alert! 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 Attack!
On first down, Allen escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Getting out to his left. He's running with it. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
Hey, home! Middle. Look out!
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Middle. What is that?
Back to the air, Allen. Able to hit home, complete. Launching for the pylon, and he's got it! Touchdown! The Bills making a 4-point game here in the fourth. Breece Hall with the touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Gibson now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
The drive begins with Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here we go,
Fields out of the gun. He'll get this complete to Lazard. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Here we go. West, right, sit. You got a mini base. Yeah.
Looking to throw. Has a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. And that's going to bring up 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And that return comes to an end as they touch him down.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Alert! What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Forced out to his right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Alert, alert, alert! What's up?
Trying again, following the sack. His running back hauls it in deep right. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Stop. 56, 56. You go.
It's Allen out of the pistol. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills down by only 3. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Half 85. We go.
Hall running between the tackles. And he gets this forward to the 19. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Setting up to pass. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Buffalo. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have won. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Bass now to kick this away. Wangu now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Completed to Reynolds. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here we go, son. Right.
Here he is to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down. He'll look to throw it. On the move, headed right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down.
Here we go.
Another throw for Fields. He's on the move. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left.
Touchdown, New York.
Huge moment here for the Jets as they go for 2.
Here we go, son.
Will line up for a 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. He has it. And he gets in for the score. The 2-point conversion successful. That doubles their lead to 4. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return starts at the 3. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. First and 10 now from the 30.
Half 10.
Back to throw now, Allen. Fits it through the middle. Gets it to the 15. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Extra Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Bass now to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Flush down now to his left. Finds a seam down the middle. The lateral goes haywire. Fumble. And this is scooped up by the Bills. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. So the roar of Bills Mafia, it's a win for their guys in Buffalo. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.